could've walked and I'm blessed. See the love I got in my flex, I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less. I text every day to get dressed, so blessed. Been through the storm and the rain, still blessed. Had a couple heartaches and pain, still blessed. Handle the pressure from fame, still blessed. God called my name, so blessed.
Yes, sir, I'm blessed, don't play boy, cause I got it made. Tailor made just for this fit.
Welcome back to another episode of the Cobain Report. I am Rock Cobain. This is
Caesar.
And that is
Big Ren.
in the building. Get up on that mic, that doc. Welcome back, y'all, to all of our followers. We appreciate you guys, all of our new subscribers. Y'all, we really love you guys. Before we go any further, now like the video, share the video, because today's gonna be awesome.
Subscribe.
Yeah, do the clock of the T, as they say. There we go.
I need you guys to do those.
Thumbs up too, and send stars on whatever you own, and send whatever cash apps
I just seen the stars.
Yeah, send stars. We growing, dog. Yeah. No
fire.
Diddy. All right, so today, straight out of Detroit, we have a special guest. Raw voice of the city. Lyrical cut from the cloth of real experience. Sharp perspective. Deep authenticity. Known for his command and delivery. Thought-provoking bars. Saint Nick blends conscious with creative finesse. Whether it's on stage, in the booth, in the heart of the city, his presence speaks volumes. He's not clout chasing. He's building legacy, one verse at a time. Detroit knows him as Saint Nick. Y'all give a Cobain welcome to my dog, Raphel Saint Nick.
I'll take a shot to that, buddy.
Y'all, so
Thank you, brother. Thank
we
you,
go
brother.
back so far, y'all.
Hella far.
Very far.
Far.
So you gonna be in my shot every shot. I don't know.
No, you don't want me to be in your
No,
shot?
I don't, because
You
I
not
feel
fresh enough, bro?
I feel light skinned. I don't
Bro,
want you in my
look
shot
who I
all
got
the
on my
time.
jam. I got the Black
Listen,
Jesus.
don't do work with your brother, okay?
I got
Because
Black Jesus.
This is what happens when
See, this when people run from Jesus.
when you go into business with your brother. He be
I
all
brought
in the
Jesus
shots,
with my heart.
all in the videos, all.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Anyway.
You right.
So I have Saint Nick here because Saint Nick has always been like a big brother to me, right? Hey, I respect who he is as a man, watching him as a father first, as one of the first ones in the group that was a dad.
You ain't bullshit.
You know what I mean? Watching him do his thing, watching him build a group of men into a collaborative. A lot of you guys always hear me, if you watch my platforms, you hear me talk about certain people who I have done music with in certain groups and all that. Saint Nick is at the helm of a lot of it. He was the glue. He was actually the person who brought together a lot of the music groups that I was in. So, C's gonna talk. You gotta keep your head, because this nigga it's just Caesar, bro.
Nah,
so I try to keep it professional at all times. He's not okay.
Next to
So,
me,
It's all about Nick, baby.
So I really appreciate. I just want you to know, bro. From me, I appreciate the musician you are. You one of the first people that I ever performed with live.
Damn.
I don't know if you remember this, but bro, you was doing your album release party. It was somewhere on the Eastside
At the Rock. What is that place called? It's like blue and white.
He was on stage. It was like a middle stage come out. It was like your album release party. It was probably like about 2008, 2007-ish. Somewhere up in there. Maybe 2009.
It was before that.
Nah,
it was before that. It was like,
You're
yeah.
about right, 2008.
Yeah, it was like the
7.
bird or something. It was something,
I
bro.
didn't come out here
Yeah.
But that was the first time that I had ever saw like one of the homies have a live show, right? Mm-hmm. And this nigga commanded the stage like I had never saw a big dude who was so certain of himself and like literally confident and killing. I'm talking about smooth as butter, new Timbs. I'm talking about Ralphie, big Ralphie. You hear me? He know what I'm saying when I say that. That ain't even that ain't no disrespect to Saint Nick either, bro. That's his alter ego. That's the smooth killer. That's the player. That's who I call the notorious B.I.G. of Saint Nick's vibe right there. You know what I'm saying? Man. So Nick, I brought you on because, bro, I wanted to give you your flowers in front of everybody and just let you know how much I appreciate you, bro. I saw you not too long ago. You know, we lost one of our brothers, Richie. And that was a tough time for both of us. And I was like, I got to get him on because just the stories that we have over the years of doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Just in the studio locked in. We got to get this story out here, bruv.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Man, so, all right. Talk to me about your influences, your early influences in music, man. How did we get here?
Surprisingly, my first influence was R&B.
R&B? Yeah. That's why you always want a nigga singing on the hook. Is that why when you maybe use hey nigga get Cobain on the hook, this nigga brought 90 people for me to do a hook?
Or do you think he just be in the shower with his R&B action? I'm just saying,
right,
everybody's a star no matter where you are.
Right.
R&B just always been my first love, bro.
Right.
It was the first thing I actually had access to.
Talk to me about them days. Talk to me about the memories.
You know, when I remember I had to be like 5, maybe 4 or 5. First got my Walkman. That's when the cassettes was popping.
Yeah, they don't know about that.
And in my mama room,
These youngins.
she had a broken TV next to it with some cassettes. I ain't had no tape. I had a brand new Walkman, no music.
No music.
And this box was, it was a lot of other shit, but the main two was Stevie Wonder's "Woman in Red" and Bobby Brown, "My Prerogative."
Oh shit! I know which one you picked.
Oh man,
My Prerogative.
oh man, oh man, and that's just it was just how it go, man. Like I broke the "Woman in Red" tape.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's the one I picked, right?
Stevie, that's my guy, man. That's my guy, man. But R&B just always been it for me. You know what I'm saying? Rap came later, way later. But influences was really whoever made a hit. I just always been fascinated with people who can make a hit, people who can get the whole world to sing their song and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I think that's one of the things that we have in common is that I always wanted to be a rapper. You always wanted to be a singer.
That's what I was just finna say. I was just gonna say, like, before you started rapping, because I know for sure you're a really, really, really
super
great
dope
rapper.
I appreciate that, bro.
Super dope.
But before you started rapping, did you ever like? I know you got a little record out here that you like. Oh,
you ain't never hopped on a you ain't never sung on a record before.
I know you can sing a little bit.
Yeah. I tried to get him to sing a few
Where
times.
is it?
I don't know.
I
don't
He
know.
don't want you to hear.
I don't believe that.
No, what I can say is, well, you know, before we lost Richie, we lost Fresh back in 2021.
Sure. Rest in peace, Fred.
We gonna take that journey.
Fresh had all the stuff, so you know everything.
Cubase, everything.
Oh my god.
Hey dog, shout out to T and Fresh.
my God.
If it wasn't for them, there would be no Cobain on the beats. Them boys gave me Reasons and Cubase on probably a floppy disk at that time. Like it was so old school. It was a CD-ROM or something.
I gotta say, special shout out to T Collins. If it wasn't for Terrence Collins, it probably wouldn't be on me. Period. Yeah, like he did so much for my life. Yeah, he really like got me outside. Yeah, and from the moment I met him, like just life wasn't the same. Period.
That's where I met you at, in his basement.
Yeah,
literally, bro. We used to go. My auntie Riri lived right around the corner on 7 Mile and what's the street? Fairport.
Is that where you where your dog had fell inside the washing machine?
No, that's where my dog died because my auntie left him in the sun. Shit, man. Hey, bro. You have got to relax, all right?
Oh, my God.
We are trying to keep it. This is supposed to be a good ass interview, man. You just always.
This is what
makes it funny. My Cane Corso. My Cane Corso, okay.
Baby girl was working. She was working.
And
she wasn't worried about no damn dog.
She sure wasn't because I was at the studio working.
Yeah.
And she was
not worried about no damn dog.
No, Cane
right there.
And he was outside like this. Anyway, back to the
put that damn dog in the washing machine.
I got a quick little story.
Go ahead. You the guest.
About Cobain, right?
Oh my God! Not a Cobain story.
That's funnier.
Not a Cobain story. Those are terrible.
2009.
Oh, that nigga was a demon.
Right?
Jesus Christ, who is he?
Now at this point,
Crazy Greg.
Demon.
The person that people know as Saint Nick is like, I'm talking about, he popping.
I'm talking about
4 shows a week, maybe 2, 3 a night.
First time
with the crew,
bro,
I'm talking about running crazy around the
no
city.
cap.
Somehow, some way, the name Cobain begins to infiltrate my crew. Right? So
Diabolical infiltration.
I'm hearing, yeah, Cobain. I gotta get some beats from Cobain. And I'm like, fuck is Cobain? So I hear it from, you know, my homie. Shout out to D Hall the Queen.
Yeah, shout out to
item at
D
the
Hall,
time.
my girl. Yeah,
And she's like, yeah, I keep hearing about Cobain. I'm gonna holler at Cobain. I'm like, who the fuck is Cobain? All the way to the point where now my little brother, rest in peace, my little brother, Richie Tate.
yeah, shout out
Richie
my brother.
Raphel, I don't like calling him Richie Tate.
My brother.
He like, yeah, Cobain. I'm like, who the fuck is Cobain, bro? Why do I keep hearing this nigga name and I don't know him? So, you know, me, cocky me, I'm thinking, I should know everybody by now.
Baby.
I'm in the street daily, right?
It's a church nigga.
My little brother is on Hoover.
Hide
He
in the
bro,
church.
I'm at Cobain crib, pull up.
Ooh.
I'm like, where you at?
The
He like, on Hoover. You will see my car outside. Let's run
That
up
was the
7
days.
Mile. I'm like, all
Legendary
right, cool.
days.
All right,
Legend.
cool. I pull up to 7 Mile of Hoover. I hop out. I come in the crib.
Gregory?
It's a slew of niggas in this bitch. And I look at the nigga that's in front of the computer. I said, Greg?
Gregory? Nubs? The nigga I went to Demi
Like
with?
this Cobain, like,
Yeah.
Like, this is
that's
Greg.
Greg.
Yeah.
That sound like me. Like,
I'm like, nigga, that's Greg.
Yeah.
Like, the rock star. Like,
Yeah.
if anybody know Greg was a fucking
rock star
rock
for
star.
sure. Nigga,
I'm
shout
part
out
of
to
a
2 Days
rock
Sober.
group. But that was my reintroduction to Cobain because I hadn't seen him
In years,
in
bro.
ages, maybe like since like 04. So it had to be between like 04 once we left off Lyndhurst and we went to
Yep.
Harper Woods. So I hadn't seen him in a good 6 years.
Yep.
But the last thing I knew, like y'all was doing
Yeah.
the group,
Yeah.
2 Days Sober.
Yeah.
And
Rock
which
star.
y'all was for us that was just starting to record,
Yeah.
y'all got shows
Yeah.
every week.
We did.
Live
Bro,
shows.
boy. They don't realize.
These guys are 19, 20 live shows. They already
Working.
got their deal on the
sure.
table.
We got a
100%.
literally.
Kenny Rocket on the guitar.
Yes.
Shout out to Kenny Rocket.
Yes.
Vince,
Singly.
the brother of the infamous.
Yeah, the brother, some nigga Corey Nassar. Hey, dog, they twin legends. Y'all just don't. They like Double
Infamous
Dragon.
is
You know what I'm
funnier.
saying? That's the crazy part. If you ever watched Double Dragon cartoon growing up, that is Corey Nassar and Vince, bro. One of them is Prince, and one of them is just a rock star.
We're
Like,
probably the only guys in history who got songs with them guys.
well, both
separately.
of them separately. Yes. So
I did a record recently, like 2-3 years ago, with them on it, but they don't know.
they don't know they on the same record. Oh my God, that's because they ain't gonna do one together. They ain't gonna do it
That's
together.
crazy. They fucking
They ain't
broke.
gonna do it together. They not gonna do it together. But this is the crazy part, right? So in that time period of what he's talking about, right? You in Chicago, you doing all the shit with everybody at that point, right?
What year was that? 08?
08, 09.
Yep, I
Because you was driving back and forth with the
Chicago,
Hummer.
yeah.
You was how old?
In 08?
Her. How old was you in 08?
She wasn't even born.
Do you even
Yes, I
remember?
was.
Do you remember what
She
I had
was
to
born in 01.
do? You remember all the shows and doing?
2003, actually.
Dude, so
How
she was
far was
5. So she was 5, right? So she won't even have a memory of that lifestyle, right? This is the crazy part. So I went to school with him as well. Went to Denby, went down to Louisiana, came back, right? Start hooking up with Kenny. We got the rocks. We was on it. 2 Days Sober was something that was
Phenomenal.
like it's a lot of people nowadays that I think like they get deals and stuff, but it was different with 2 Days Sober. We was on the white side of things. And that's a different energy.
You guys lived the rock star life.
Like when you have a African American deal or an African American management or anything like that compared to what we was on, the trajectory was just different, right? So at that point, AJ, which was our producer, he was like a real old school rock head, had worked with everybody in the city. If you know anything about that studio on 8 Mile and Woodward, AJ was producing our album and he tragically got killed and somebody stole the whole computer, stole the whole album, and the record label did not want to double back and financially be responsible for the same project again. They believed in us, but we're a black rock band. They ain't believe in us that much, right? So at that point in time, I kind of like kept hanging around the guys because I knew I had something. Right? And crazy thing happened is my brother showed me how to use Pro Tools. Once I learned how to use Pro Tools, you got the live show Greg, right? Live love show killer, as we say, right? Mixed with learning how to do Pro Tools. And I'm sitting here and I'm doing it and I'm on it. I'm doing hooks. I'm doing beats. I'm literally sitting in there. I'm in the mud with these guys all day, 10, 12 hours. You know what I mean? So I feel like I earned every bit of it. So when that time came and everybody was Cobain, I felt like I earned that shit. Because I looked up to these guys. I used to go to the studio and watch them and be like, bro, what is this nigga doing? All I know how to do is put me in the booth. I sing the hook. But after a while, I was just like, nah, it's more to me.
Crank up the auto-tune.
Yeah. Nigga, let me tell you what saved my life. Auto-tune. But don't forget, we ain't had auto-tune on Cubase, dog. We didn't have auto-tune on Cubase. We was really doing that thing.
We had to figure it out.
We had to figure it out. And the crazy part, we was rocking. You know what I'm saying? So to hear that from you, Saint Nick, I just want you to, bro, I've always looked up to you and been a person who, because like you said, you was killing it. Like the first rap show that I was just sitting there like, oh, I want to be a hype man. That really introduced me to like my role in playing in other people's careers for a long time, bro. Sure. Sometimes I felt like I was the better artist, but I would sit back and play hype man for certain niggas because I believed in them just as well. I write their songs. I actually sing the songs better than them and still give them the record. Because
that's what it's about.
I believed in me as a writer and producer so much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at that point, like, I don't know, bro, it's just that Detroit thing. You know what I'm saying? We all got that Motown thing.
I can honestly say, and I go on record saying this. I met Richie in 2006. And his first introduction to music and his first producer was Free.
Yes, he was.
Right?
Yep.
Well, Fresh is what
Fresh.
everybody call him. I would call him Free.
That's what I used to call him too. Free Joe.
Richie Tats couldn't successfully do music and stay locked in if Cobain wasn't behind it.
Nah. Richie was in them streets.
I know this to be a fact.
Richie was in the streets. When I first met him, he was in the streets.
Doing his music.
No, he wasn't doing it.
He didn't want to do it.
No, he didn't want to do music. He didn't want to do music. And that's a burden that I carry with me, honestly, bro. If I'm being 100% transparent, that is something that I can get all the tattoos in the world of my brother's name, but I can't go search him on iTunes Music.
Yeah, that was crazier to me.
And that's something that bothers me when I know that he trusted me with his career. And I did not fulfill what I was supposed to with my brother. And it wasn't because of lack of music, lack of wanting to. It was just egos, bro.
A lot of them.
A lot of egos. And sometimes egos are your worst fucking enemy, bro.
Yeah. Not all of that bitch of the worst all the time.
I preceded that by saying sometimes. Because, right, sometimes it is, bro. Sometimes it is that thing, right, that pushes you to be great. But sometimes, bro, it's not. And this is something that I regret to this day because I know my brother would call me and say, hey, killer, I ain't doing this without you. What's up? What you got for me? And I would be like, Richie, just work. He would. He wasn't happy with that music with them. He ain't like that. He knew it wasn't it's a different thing.
Nowhere. And
he would do the records go ahead. I know you the guest. My bad, bro. You just fucked me up.
No, I tried to get him.
I'm sorry,
to
cussing.
Venture outside.
I ain't crying yet. Shut up.
It's
coming though.
I tried to get.
Bro, he looked like he was about to cry.
Go ahead, Ralph. Please save me because my brother about to make.
I tried to
go ahead.
Get him to do music outside of you multiple times, and it just wasn't. He just wasn't into it like he was. You had, I'm gonna tell you, as a producer and as a visionary, you have tremendous drive. You hear things differently, but you also know how to point people in the right direction. Yeah, it's the same shit that you did with Corey Nassar, and I can say that was a tremendous job.
That was a crazy run. Corey had a crazy run.
I was with Corey Nassar from the very beginning, up until he met you.
Yeah,
and when he met you, his sound was so different. Yeah, his content was different.
Yeah. I know. Go on, tell him why you laughing. Go ahead.
Hey, that nigga said, I knew him up until he met you.
No, we were. No, listen.
They broke up.
Bro,
we had been through
these two.
They had to let each
no,
other
we
go.
love this show.
Me and Corey Nassar had been through some shit. Like we got our first deal together.
Yes, bro. I
You know what I'm
remember.
saying?
Bro, I remember when Corey was in the army, and he came home, and somebody was playing around in front of his house.
Nigga crazy.
He hopped off the motorcycle and whooped this nigga with a rake or a shovel.
Damn.
Hey,
a rake is diabolical.
Hey, listen.
Fuck a shovel.
Hey,
like,
listen.
I got a rake for your ass.
No, listen. He was fresh out the army too, so he was on that. From that point in time, I knew I wanted to be his friend.
PTSD.
Because I saw what I saw in me.
PTSD.
At that point in time, we talking what, 07, 08, 06?
No, when he first came home from the army, that was
05, somewhere around there?
That was 2000.
Bro, he was, listen, when I say he whooped that dude, and I was just sitting there like, I like this nigga.
Yeah, and that was the problem.
This nigga is gangster.
That was the problem.
And then when he came back around, right, this is how crazy it is. Corey Nassar introduced me to Richie.
Yeah.
He brought Richie to the crib.
Yeah.
He literally brought Richie to the crib.
That's how I met Richie, through Corey Nassar.
And he was like, he brought him over to the crib, and he was like, hey, Corey used to buy music for me. And hold on one second, y'all.
No, we're not gonna wait.
I know, bro. It's together guest. It's fine, man. We're right. It's okay. This is
why
what
did
we
he
doing.
just tell us to wait, y'all?
Right, I don't know. Listen, so I was
Pause.
I ain't even gonna edit it because y'all taking a journey with us. Amen. Anyway, so like I was saying, we when Corey brought Richie over, right? He was like, I got a rapper that I think I want you to work with. Corey used to purchase beats for me and like hooks, and you know what I'm saying? I was just a writer. I wanted it bad. I didn't give a damn, bro. I was charging $10 an hour for a recording studio. Crazy work.
You were.
But I wanted it so bad, and I wanted to learn the craft so bad. I just wanted to practice. As long as you rapping, I do it. For $10 an hour, I don't care. I just want to do it.
That's what I was selling lines for.
You was in a whole nother world back then.
That is crazy.
I think you were an active.
Relax.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Anyway, yeah. So back then, right?
Selling lines is crazy.
Yeah. You know, he used to for sure. So okay. All right. So we get to 08, 09. You're doing your thing in the music game, right? Talk to me about that era, bro. Talk to me about that rise and how that feeling was for you at that moment.
It was new. I was fighting through so much shit, and at the same time, actually getting acclimated doing music outside of my guys that I did it with since I was a teenager. Mm-hmm. So finally putting my name on a piece of paper to legally do this shit for real. Yeah. It was like a whole new experience. So you start seeing different people and meeting different people. Yeah. You seeing how they get on and how they get out. Well, the city, man, the underground. Yeah. I can't speak for mainstream city, but the underground at that time, it was real fascinating. It was like some of the most unique shit you ever see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. The city was on back then. That was Doughboy time right there.
And we talking about take money to make money.
Yeah, Stretch was on it back then.
You
was one of the ones on the east side though, bro. You was one of the ones on the east side, bro. I'm talking about radio, like, bro. I took that ride with you on purpose. It was one of them ones. It was enjoyable to see.
It was fun, man. being on the radio and shit.
You think you think the East Side influenced your music? Growing up on the East Side?
I just think my life influenced my
What
music.
in your life influenced
Just
you?
the shit that I was seeing and the shit that I wanted to be. Like I was so fascinated by mainstream shit. It was just the lights. It's the lights, the glamour. But on the flip side, everything I've been through, because I fight a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Insecurities.
Yeah.
And wanting to be something that you think will fight these insecurities. Like, anybody could tell you, like, me growing up, they never saw music in my future. I was quiet. I was ducked off. Like, I wasn't a person who stood in the front. I always stood in the back until it was time for me to stand in the front. Mm-hmm. But I had to break away from everybody to do it.
That's how you get to success.
You did, bro. You was a leader. You definitely was a leader, bro.
I had to. Mm-hmm. Well, look what I seen. Y'all
was
doing
I'm
live shows.
Look at everybody that's done come underneath like the banner of
No Diller.
That's a lot of
the glue of a lot of things and situations, bro. No Diller again?
Yeah, because you was like, look how many came up under and
Oh, that is. Is it Diddy? What you think?
yeah, we're talking about
From the
dudes.
female aspect, is that a Diddler?
Are we talking about females or dudes?
We're right. Okay, you're right. I'm talk to me about what's your favorite project that you've dropped, bro? What's the one that you would say defines Saint Nick as an artist?
one that nobody heard. You probably heard it.
Because I be on your Facebook
That's
Live.
unfair.
I be on your Facebook Live.
I dropped my first album in
Oh yeah.
2004. I did my first album in 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
But it got lost in translation. That's the thing I'm most proud of, because I actually had shout out to Rest in Peace Free and shout out to T Collins. They produced
Live instruments.
They produced it top to bottom.
Crazy.
Free was leading it, but for all my commercial hit, like for all my attractive music,
Hip hop joints.
I got from T. Mm-hmm. I got from T Collins.
They was
So I
night and
had
day.
the best of both worlds. Everything was in house.
Crazy.
And the things we would do, we would sit back and just listen to jazz.
Still
We would play chess,
to this day.
get high.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. That's the real way.
We didn't do a lot of talking. We just
listening.
sat in the moment.
Yeah.
And we built break by break by break,
Yeah.
by break by break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always had Fresh to feed me ideas.
Yeah.
And he knew how to nurture my ideas.
Man.
I followed his sound, and then T would plug in
Bro.
here, here. So by the time it was 18 tracks top to bottom. By the time we got to the end of it,
Shout out
I don't
Jarrell.
know what the fuck happened, man. Rest in peace to my little
Man,
brother, man.
Fresh and T,
Jesus Christ.
they were so innovative. Like, these niggas was doing salsa beats. Like, hey, I got something for you. Like, wait, what is that? And you going in there bar for bar, tearing it down, because they came from that Dilla / like Esham / like Eminem era of where it was freedom.
The age
Think about Timberland beats, right? Think about how unorthodox they are compared to what we hear now. Think about Pharrell. Think about some of these producers, right?
Not happy.
You said they not happy?
before happy.
I said.
Before happy.
Oh, before happy. No, way before happy, though. But I'm saying, like, just the all that weird, like, them boys was on, they was playing real instruments. And we missing a key ingredient to all of this. Kenneth Morris on the guitar
Jesus Christ.
would bring anything that them boys touched to
Jesus
life.
Christ. When
To
you
life.
talk about the Messiah of the string.
He was on not too long ago. Trafe was here not too long ago. He don't like being called Trafe no more.
Shout out to Kenny Rocket.
Shout out to Kenny Rocket. We got our t-shirts too. We ain't wore it. Why ain't you wear your motherfucking Kenny Rocket t-shirt?
First of all, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have had those.
You stole the t-shirts
No.
out his purse.
Hey.
No bag.
Excuse me.
It was his personal bag.
Excuse me.
You said his purse.
First lady was here. She know.
Yeah, but she got my back on this one.
No, you stole
You
the t-shirt.
almost skipped us
Out
getting
his
gifts,
purse?
and I made sure that we got our gifts.
Purse is
Right
crazy.
or wrong?
Purse
First
is
of all,
crazy.
it was
Out
his
his
purse
purse?
and no bag.
Well, he's a
is
rock star.
crazy.
You know how
It
they
was his
usually do.
purse and no
And you stealing
bag.
out of a nigga purse?
I
He
dumped
stole
it out.
out. He
I
stole
dumped it out.
a Louis Vuitton Kenny
My
Rocket
mama,
shirt.
I ain't got my mama purse. I dumped it out. Like
Oh yeah,
Mom
you
used
get
to
a
be like, go
whooping.
get the. I used to be
Kenny
like,
don't carry a purse. It was a guitar sack. But
There you
damn.
go.
All right.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
anyway,
Thank you.
All right, Kenny a legend.
yeah.
So check out the episode. Y'all checking out this episode. Go back a couple weeks. Check out our episode live with Kenny Rocket, and you'll see all the accolades and the kind of how it ties into the same interview.
Me and Kenny Rocket got a record together on my last mixtape, Real Wednesday 2, called Kiss, where he flipped the total Kissing You joint.
Oh,
Yeah, he flipped it, added some strings to it, put some drums under it. He really did his thing. Shout out to Kenny Rocket. I appreciate you, brother.
talk to me what you think about the current Detroit hip hop scene, brother.
It's the best I've ever seen it.
Right now.
It's the best
Hey, I
I've
ain't seen
it.
this many deals since we had them.
Everybody's
Warner Brothers.
unified.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's not even about
I was
the
black.
deals.
Warner
It's
Brothers.
about how
So you know.
it's actually the communing. That's what I love about it. Because at first nobody wasn't helping nobody. Nobody wasn't talking. They like, that's your side. This
it
my
was
side.
like that. You
Now-
came up in that era though.
No, but it was different.
You
it was
came up in that era.
No,
West
but-
Side was versus East Side back then.
Yeah.
Now it's like
but
a
now
vibe.
it's like it's community. Because
Yeah.
now it's like if you got some money and I see you got some money, I can bring my money over here to your money, and we can make both of these communities way
Both teams
bigger.
win.
See,
Yeah.
when we was coming up, the Cheddar Boys and the Street Lords was together.
Oh yeah, that was
Together.
that was right then.
100%.
And then
they
it split.
split.
Yeah.
And
I
this
remember
time
that.
we
Shout out
seen
to
That first
Juan.
album was crazy.
Team Eastside.
That was when we was getting the dimes off of Newport. What was that? The $10. The
I don't know what you're talking
Nottingham.
about.
Nottingham.
I don't
the
know
big-
what they talking about.
If you from the East
know
Side, everybody know about
exactly
Nottingham.
what
you
they're
know-
talking about.
If you
that
from the
town,
East Side, you know about the 10. Come on, bro.
If you know,
I
about
don't
that
even
time,
smoke marijuana.
That
Your probation
Cut the
officer
show.
know that's a
What's
lot.
weed?
You still
weed.
get your tether on?
I don't smoke no weed.
Anyway,
yeah.
Why everybody look down like I got a fucking?
because he a criminal for real.
That
Everybody
is
know.
bold, bro.
Everybody know.
I gotta check on cuz sometimes.
All right, so look, before we get in, I want to know
off on by me.
a couple things. Who is your favorite up and coming or solidified Detroit artist right now outside of yourself? Who's your go to in Detroit?
Lizzo.
Vezzo. Why is he a turn up for you, bro?
I seen Vezzo from the beginning to now.
For sure.
And he's making some of the best music he's ever made.
is. Motown,
His
shout out.
sound is cleaner. His imagery is perfect. It fits him.
It does.
He hasn't done
Unique.
anything different outside of himself.
Yeah.
So I mean, from the city, I fuck with Vezzo and Ray, Babyface Ray.
Shout out to my little brother, Baby Ray.
I'm so happy for
sure.
Babyface Ray.
Me too.
So
I'm
this
so happy for Babyface Ray.
this week we went to Hart Plaza. We had to do some
With your
film.
fat ass, brother.
He definitely
Ray.
gained some
Boy,
weight.
fat in the
He didn't got that belly on him from that
Like a
lean.
fat baby.
He definitely gained
But
some weight.
anyway, we was just downtown last week.
Yeah.
Shout out to our co-host Shari. She was a production
They were stage managers
for the Heart
of
of the
Detroit
Summer. No,
Heart
Heart
of
of
Detroit
Detroit Summer
Festival.
concert series or whatever it was.
Okay.
Festival.
We saw Sada, Peasy. Who else was there? Everybody. Take
Shout out to
Crispy.
Sala too, man.
who
Shout out to
else?
Sala too, bro.
Who else was there?
Everyone
Babyface
was
E,
there.
Babyface Ray. Like everybody was there. Oh, shout out to that boy, Big Jungle. That boy's show is great. I think that's one of my favorite visual artists in Detroit.
Why, 'cause he had the shakers up there.
No, I like the fact that he's not afraid to be his authentic self. And we got an episode with him. Y'all go back, season 2, Big Jungle. I know. See, we lit. Y'all
Definitely
late. Y'all
had-
late.
he had
We
the
got everybody.
shakers.
Yeah, he had some shakers. He had some red high heels up there. It was crazy. But anyway,
He
right?
didn't have them on. The girl did.
Oh, I was finna
Well,
say
he
it was
had-
Yeah, I
up there.
seen the looks. The looks went crazy. Like
He had up
I was
there
gonna
high
say.
a
heels.
girl with some red high heels.
No, not the homie.
That's crazy.
As being one of the biggest in the city, right, and being one of the veterans that I would say, right, at this point in your career in the rap game, right, what do you think? Were you able to hear about the senseless shooting that happened with the little kid in the park the other day, the 4-year-old who passed away,
Yeah, I heard
right there at
about
the
that.
Denby in the Denby area?
That's my neighborhood. I heard about it.
What do you think about that, bro, and the gun violence that's going on in Detroit right now, as an artist and as somebody who people look up to?
All I can say is let God be with all of us.
Do you think gun violence is getting out of control in
It's been
Detroit?
going on for too long. Gun violence in Detroit has been crazy.
Yeah.
For the longest though.
Yeah. We have lost. I've lost more people than I want to count on my little hand. literally from the East Side. You know, Hoss, a lot of other people that we've lost literally to gun violence, bro. And I think that is one of the things that is crazy right now, and it's rampant. And it's the young kids. Yeah. You know, it's the young kids that's out here doing too much. About your age group. Yeah. About your age group, all y'all little young dilly whackers out here tripping.
Don't say y'all, because I be at work.
I be at work, right. I be clocked in. Right.
The young guys got a false sense of reality. And that's because it's not enough guidance from strong authority figures. There's a
since we just touched on that, I gotta let me piggyback on that. Yeah. This is why I'm a piggyback on that, because I do have I got like 19 nephews, right? And some of my brothers, they're not really in the streets at all. I got brothers, they in the service. I got brothers, they're servicemen, officers. But my nephews are like, they outside, you know, and they always try to hang around uncle, and I'd be like, cool, I'm open to it. But the thing is, with hanging with me, like, I gotta give you a little bit of what I had growing up. They don't like that. They like, oh, I'd rather go hang with Uncle such and such, because Uncle such and such ain't finna tell them what we got taught growing up. And that's the major problem right now. Like, if we don't do it, they're always gonna be out of control, my nigga. Yeah. Like, we was out of control at one point. I was out of control like a motherfucker. Uncle Clarence, my daddy, man, Uncle Robinson, everybody. My teacher, my principal used to whoop us.
I mean, but there's too many of us that's trying to be them. This is,
oh my God.
Bless you.
God bless me. Maybe one of y'all was around a Persian cat, or they've been around some bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Your cat.
It's too many of
or it's your cat that's making you
that's what's going on. Yeah. I'm just saying with these them youngins, bro. Yeah. They either around Persian cats or just around some men that aren't men. Yeah.
No,
you know?
Yeah.
And it's not enough.
Aren't men. Yeah. They aren't men at all.
So my son said to me a couple weeks ago, right? They were like, you know, my son's turning 21 and Caden is turning 18, and he like, Dad, man, I could tell when somebody wasn't raised by their dad, man, because they be acting like some punks. And I looked at him and I was like, you high right now or not? Because like
what punk means, son?
I've never, for Caden, right, who's 18, to say that to me lets me know that I'm doing an all right job, right?
Great job. Yeah.
Because they can differentiate the difference in their personalities and how they react versus a nigga who don't got no daddy at home telling him to shut the fuck up and sit down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you get that all the time, it becomes it's like, oh, that's just my daddy tripping.
Yup, it's you.
It ain't, oh, who you talking to? No, nobody talk to me like that. My own daddy. You don't even have a daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody talk to me like that. Right. We understand.
For sure.
That's why you can't come up under subjection. Yeah. And that's why you immediately run to grabbing a pistol and doing all that crazy stuff when somebody in authority tell you shut up and sit down.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't intimidate who you are if you know who you are, right? Yeah. When my daddy tell me I'm doing something, go ahead. When my father tells me,
with his pops.
There we go. Jeez. Thank you. Okay. When my father tells me I'm doing something incorrectly or he redirects me, right? At this point in life, it hit different.
Oh yeah.
It hit way different.
It's a different understanding.
I used to be like, well, you wasn't there to teach me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now I'm more like, nah, I was wrong. I could have handled that differently. Or you're right. I didn't even see that in this, right? Just growth from me understanding, like, you ain't always right, dog. Yeah. And somebody can teach you something. Yeah. You have to be teachable nowadays. If you not, you're a lost cause. Yeah. And that's where a lot of these youth are. Yeah. What do you think that with this new mayoral thing, right, happening in the city right now, you got your eyes set on the candidate yet? No. That you are going to endorse or that you're thinking about endorsing?
No, they not talking good enough for me.
They're not talking to you specifically? None of the candidates you don't feel?
Not really.
So
I'm still listening. I'm still listening,
okay.
Though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, I mean,
I just think I
look at politics, I just look at politics as such a joke now.
Right.
Because there's always a bigger picture behind what's in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
A scenario.
Yeah.
I need to see, I don't care what you tell me and how many times you tell me.
Yeah.
Until I see something actually happening.
Yeah.
I don't.
What about your age group? Who you looking at as a mayor in the mayoral candidacy or whatever right now? Is anybody that catching your ear or anybody that you think that
honestly
you're leaning towards?
I honestly, I can say the same thing as him because it's not something that's like catching. Well, me speaking for myself, it's not something that's like catching my eye for me to be like, oh, let me look. It's more. I feel like now with us, it's more. We feel like we got to go and get it now, because we feel like it's too late. Like like we don't want to be 30 and just So now it's just like we in a more working state. So we really not even paying attention. Yeah, everybody be wanting to kill each other and do this, and then the other half be so locked in into work that we not even. The world is
because we don't want that shit.
There's so much stuff going on, and we just like we want to work. We taking care of our kids.
And then you always notice that when it's around this time, if you don't have local television, you're not seeing nothing about the mayor on TV.
So what you saying is try to turn on your live on your Tubi, turn on the live TV on whatever you're using.
Or go get an antenna.
No, you can. They got live on everything now.
It is live
they
on
have
everything.
live.
Nowadays,
so
we don't even
maybe
turn
you guys need to turn on the news. Sometimes look at the news and see what's going on in your neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Because that's what really matters. You need to go out and vote for your house. Vote for your mayors. Like, forget the president, because the president doesn't do anything. Let me tell y'all again. The camera should come on me. The president
we got you.
Doesn't do anything. Only thing he can do is say, oh, they about to blow us up, and then someone brings him a case and opens it up, and they need his codes. But the thing is, he doesn't do anything for real. So stop saying all this, what the president doing. What you need to do is go outside, go vote in your neighborhood, because your city council, that's what you need to vote for. That's what you need to worry about.
Because your economy is in your neighborhood.
100%. Your community.
If you don't know that. It's your community that makes your life go around. Like,
100%.
Yeah.
And this is how you just know, like, we so just susceptible to whatever's being said or whatever the narrative that's being driven. If you see the same narrative over and over, you got to understand that is being forced upon you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's not real life.
Yeah.
100%. That's just a way of life that people want you to pick up.
Yeah. A lot of times I feel like it's the overplay for the underlay, right?
Of course. Always.
So like right now, we got all the Iran stuff. All that stuff is going on, like Lil Cuz said, right? All that stuff is happening. And all underneath, they talking about that kill Medicaid bill and all those other things. All the things that really will affect your daily life. If you don't have Medicaid, right, and you're not working somewhere, how are you going to get health insurance?
Yeah.
And that
how are you going to be?
Matter.
It does. As a new mother, right?
For sure. If I go to the doctor's appointment Monday, and they saying they can't see her because of something, a bill just got signed, oh boy.
This is an attempt to kill off a generation.
Yeah.
We talking about our parents.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna go into this, we're gonna have to go into this for real.
And then the crazy
we start talking about this with the government and all this assistance and all of that. Watch this. The thing about it is, I hear a lot of young people be like, "Oh yeah, this is what the government is doing," and this. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing too? What are you doing to subsidize what they're doing? Because when you go out there and you put your child's father on child support, man, when you put your baby mama on child support, guess what you do? Now you take you out of it and you put the government in it. Yeah. Now it's saying like
you're not strong enough to handle your own business.
Yeah, you can't. It's impossible. Now I control everything that comes your way, and I control you. Yeah. Now because I control your finances. If I control your finances, I can control you.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, if anybody, and if I don't say anything else that's important in this whole interview, this is going to force everybody to work together.
100%.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
the division time is over with.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody better lock in right now because individualism.
Individualism. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's always been though, bro. I always say
gonna be sleep on the sidewalk.
It's bro. Man, what? So I live in Lansing. And I always say this, right? Lansing is no longer racist, right? Now it's all about capitalist. I don't care what your color is. Do you have money or not?
You got some money or not?
You have to. What he is saying is banding together and understanding that we are stronger together against the haves versus the quote unquote have-nots. Yeah. We are getting to a point, like he's saying, we gonna have to lock in them black businesses. We got to support each other.
Yeah.
Family. Like this is the craziest thing. I just and it's so crazy. I just been
we gonna wrap this
doing a lot of studies. But I seen how They were talking about how like all the individuals, what they teach in our culture, they teach us, be a rapper, be a basketball player,
make the white folk laugh.
Be a.
Yeah.
Guess what the white people do? The Rothschilds is a family.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The Kennedys were a family. Yeah. All of these big families that control everything that we do.
Generations.
But it's a family. It's no individual.
It's a family.
Because if one thing happened to one person, everybody get it paid.
That last name matters more than the person.
Yes, it does.
For sure.
There is no individual.
No,
there is a family name.
Bingo.
That's why they used to tell us protect your last name.
They can't lock in as a culture, right? But we got to really. All right, so that's the conversation you were saying. Because if we go there, we got to go to why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been ripped apart from each other generation after generation, right? So, as I was saying to somebody this morning on the phone, if you can lock that family unit in, sometimes you're gonna have to take a couple on the chin.
Oh yeah.
Which brings it back full circle. This is why you can see a 4-year-old shot dead in the park.
Family structure.
Yeah. Why aren't we?
The community should be on.
Why are we?
Yeah.
Why are we attempting to kill each other?
Yeah.
Because it's cool in a rap song?
Yeah. Oh, they definitely on it. That's what I was going to get to. So I was trying to get there, but the conversation, and I'm learning just to let shit go, right? Yeah. But what I was trying to go back around to was, with you being a veteran in the city, is there something that you feel different artists and that we can do as a community? Because the higher ups, they ain't thinking about us, bro. They letting them kill each other, all that. They want them to evacuate each other.
Actually.
Yeah, they trying to kill that young generation because they going to let them kill each other. They going to let them wipe them out, then they going to lock the other ones up.
Yeah.
Because if you can't play right with folk, they got somewhere to put you.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to play well with others out here in the world, they got somewhere they hide you.
If you want to play individual, if you want to be your individual self,
they experience.
If you want to be your individual self and be out here playing with folks, they have somewhere for you to go. But if we lock in together and we show them a real narrative that we have, and we say F what they doing,
they ain't gonna be able to stop it.
They can't stop it.
Of course they can't stop it. Of course they can't stop it. You know, but that's our problem. That's our problem. We scared.
Yeah, we don't want to lock in together.
So fucking scared.
Yeah, we are.
Like I don't mind going to hang out with him. I don't mind going to hang out with him because I need some of his knowledge. I need some of his knowledge. Sure. You feel me? Because I got sons. Yeah. So, you know, by you being a rapper, cuz, like, you put different content out here. Yeah. So, why not be able to hang out with these different brains so that I can let my son know that this guy is a really cool guy.
Yeah, for sure.
But what he's rapping about, don't let that overshadow your life.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, but you know,
go ahead.
I got a diverse upbringing, but, you know, all that shoot 'em up, bang, bang shit, like, that shit ain't cute. Like,
not at all.
You always been a big player in the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So that brings me around to my next and probably, I would say, final topic that I want to bring up with you before we go ahead and close out. And I want you to let them know where to find all that new music and stuff that's coming out.
Word.
I want to segue into, so you've done the music.
Yeah.
You've dominated in the paint as a big dog around. You know, you've sold out shows. You've been on concerts, all that. Talk to me about your new venture of podcasting. What got you into the podcasting space? And tell them the name of the podcast and all the good stuff.
I used to date a young lady, shout out to Shamo, back in 2018, and she had her own podcast, which was on local radio, if I'm not mistaken. I can't call out where it was being recorded at, but it was somewhere on the east side, off Harper or whatever. So I would see her do this every Sunday, and I'm like, damn, this could be something that I can get into, because I like talking. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Fast forward to 2021, I reconnected with the host of my current show, Panda from Late Nights With Us. Shout out to Panda. Shout out to the whole crew.
Shout out to the show. Late Nights With Us.
She was just starting her podcast with her homegirls, but some shit happened and it was a spot open. I'm like, well, let me try it out. And I tried it out. We was with I'm not gonna say where we was at, but we had a show called Winter's Wonderland, and we were at the other station, and you know it went well. And once I got in the seat, I'm like, I'm gonna just stay here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Shit fly.
So I began to be like, you know, the facilitate. Thank you, Peaches. Shout out to Peaches. Peaches are red.
We don't call her Peaches on this show. She called Boss Lady on this show.
Yeah,
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But
first lady,
I became the boss lady, the facilitator, like driving the show around, making sure everybody get their points off or whatever. And shit, that shit turned into. We finally made it here in October 2021. Which is our first episode, and we just been here since, man.
That is crazy.
You know what I mean? But I enjoy doing this shit. Like in the pandemic, I was watching a lot of Straight from the Heart. If you never heard of it, it's Kevin Hart and his homeboys. Yeah. They had a podcast during the pandemic. Okay. So I used to watch a lot of that.
Mine was 85 South Show.
That's crazy.
That's what mine was. Yeah. That's what got me. That's the vibes.
Yeah.
I felt like me and my homies are so funny.
Shout out to my nigga Los.
Me and my homies is so funny and so crazy. Yeah. Put all of us in the room. When I first did this was the pilot was supposed to be all four of us having barbershop talk. Me, him, Weezy, and who was the other person? Tremel, my cousin Tremel, T-Man.
Yeah, shout out to Wayne.
And when I say, bro, that would have been insane. Yeah. But I just think God had a different vision for the vibes, right? And I'm so grateful where we are now, and I'm so thankful to be where we are now.
I'm glad where we came from.
I'm
thankful for that.
I'm thankful for the beginning, right? Because my father in Groundbreaking saw something in us that we knew we had, though. I can't even say that we ain't seeing ourselves because we knew that first episode we was going to have heat. You know what I mean? We knew it. And I'm grateful for him cultivating the show.
Shout out to the Bishop, man.
Shout out to Bishop Gregory
Davis.
You know
what's crazy? I was seeing him go viral. He was.
I'm so sick of his ass.
He was fucking the internet.
I'm so sick of him going viral. You just don't know.
And I'm like, damn, Bishop Greg.
It's so embarrassing when your daddy always viral.
Bishop Greg Davis, and I'm like,
come on, what now?
Right.
What you talking about?
What you done did now?
I'm like, let that be his daddy, bro.
Look just like this ugly ass nigga.
Yeah. Mustache and all.
Damn, that's his dad. I'm fucked up off that one.
Definitely the stash.
No, the stash.
I want to say something real quick.
Go ahead, Chad.
Are you still doing music?
Good question. So, last album that dropped was last year.
I love
Love Drug. This is the 10th year anniversary. 10 years. It was 2015 when we dropped Love Drug. And
wait, that was with the group, right?
That was the group.
You had a solo album since then.
I have a lot of things. So when Love Drug dropped, we started Baby Maker Music Group. So we've now been a active record label for the past 10 years, and our newest artist who has dropped is Nikki Stee.
Okay.
And coming up soon will be Scoob Cobain, which is Caden. My son is rapping now.
Okay.
And he is going to carry the legacy into the next generation. So even though we're independent, small label, we have produced a album almost every year. Amen. In the past 10 years that we've been out. Yeah. You can Google us, just like you can Google the Cobain Report. So I'm saying all this to say.
I'm saying all this to say that I got an album coming out
there
too one of these days. Make sure y'all always look out for it. So it's gonna be called 2 Minutes.
Yeah,
2 minutes. Crazy. That's all y'all.
2 minutes is crazy. So for me, I still love making music. Right, it's me. Right, I still have that one thing. But I believe in this season of my life, I don't want certain things to taint my witness.
Okay.
So I do want to make music, right? But I'm trying to find where music fits in my current life.
Okay.
And what that sound is going to be and what I'm going to produce. Because at this age, I don't want to talk about popping Xannies and doing drugs and all that, right? My kids talking about that. I never want to do nothing they do. Because we're in two different zones, right? Yeah. If you smoking weed, I'm about to quit.
Yeah.
Because I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do nothing you do. You hear me? Yeah. If I'm doing what you're doing, I'm in the wrong zone as a father.
If you smoking, don't bring it around me.
Well, they already know that. But still, in general, though, you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
stop, I'm not.
I said that to say. I posed that question to say. I feel like if I could really be frank, and this is just.
You got to be Ralphie, but go ahead.
Yeah, if I could really be frank. Or Ralphie, whatever.
Don't drink gas. We got a bar.
There was a certain point in your life where you really sunk your heart into your music. Mm-hmm. At some point, I feel like you kind of veered away from that. Mm-hmm. If you ever choose to go back, just make sure the sound come from your heart.
What I'll say is the same thing I said to somebody I was having this conversation with 2 days ago, and I think it was EJ. Me and EJ was on the phone yesterday. EJ, shout out to Uncle EJ Keys.
Very talented brother too.
Yes. the conversation was music stopped being fun when I had to create a hit. When I could just make records. And we, honestly, because if you know anything about the Cobain era, C's was everywhere through there. We started all of this by that. I would record, I would do my thing, I would go to sleep. Next thing I know, I will wake up, he's on every record that I have in the house. He either didn't put keyboard, he didn't put a who, yeah.
Make it pretty.
Everything. So at some point, I stopped getting irritated with it. And I was like, damn.
And rest in peace, Hoss, too.
I don't even, Jesus Christ.
Rest in peace, Hoss,
That's
too.
a whole nother thing.
I'm going to tell you, real quick. I was tight. I was really tight. If we know anything, and shout out to my brother Ty Nitty.
Yeah. Ty Nitty.
Ty Nitty did
Pitch me neither.
Consistent Persistence, right?
Yeah. We're gonna wrap this one up.
And y'all did Bitch Me Neither. I don't know how Ty Nitty got that record, that Bitch Me Neither record. That record was so tough. I was so sick I didn't get that record.
One of the hardest records that I think.
Jesus
Bitch Me Neither was one of them songs. Like, bro, I produced some records. And let me tell you how that came along. Bitch Me Neither was a song that we did based off of, if you ever remember Jeezy was like, you ever bust 10 nuts in a 2-seater? I was like, bitch me neither. And I was like, bitch me neither. I'm like, yeah, bitch me neither. I know, right? We're gonna have to bleep all this, but it's cool. I'm gonna do the edit, post edit. But anyway, I was like, I'm gonna sample that little part from Jeezy, right? I tried to edit the sample, but it didn't go to my beat. You gotta fit my sound. It didn't work. So guess what I said? I'm doing myself. Bitch me neither, like bitch I don't need her unless I get brain in a new 2-seater.
Hey, Greg look like a preacher rapper.
Listen, let me tell you what, my brother
gotta be like me. Hey, follow me.
That's right. We work in the spirit of excellence around here. Anyway, all right, y'all. We gonna write it up. We gonna get Ralphie. Thank you, and you're gonna have to come back so we can do a good.
Maybe
actually invite us to y'all, and let's sit down and let's pop it. You know, a little bit longer.
I'm in the works with a new show. It's underway. So
talk to me. Bring us on. We would love to be a guest, bro. We got way more to chat about. It's no way that you can fit. I graduated high school in 2002, so I've been knowing you since 98, 99. It's no way that you can fit
over 20 years.
Over 20 years of friendships into a 45-minute conversation.
Yeah.
We will be here for hours and days, and we got more shows and more guests, right?
Yes, indeed.
So I want to thank you for personally coming out and kicking it with us here at the Cobain Report, bruv.
Indeed.
I want you to let them know what you're working on, what's coming out next. You know your hard camera. Let them know where to find you at on Instagram and all that good stuff, all right?
Everything at Raphel the Ruler, currently recording Ruler music, produced by Grace Music. We finna get that underway. Like I say, I'm on the way with a new show. Featuring somebody very special and near and dear to me. And yeah, man, we gonna keep it rocking and rolling, man. Find me everywhere. Ralphie the Ruler. Everywhere. Apple Music, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff.
And y'all better go follow him too.
You heard me?
Y'all better go follow him because he got some new content coming out. Serenity,
follow.
This is your first show with us. Thank you. You have done a great job, cuz she will be here. She is going to be one of our female voices along with Shari and Gina. So you'll see her in the rotation. These the two. Listen.
Yeah.
Freaking frack. You're going to have to watch them too, okay? It's going to be funny as hell, though. All right. Let them know where to find you at. Let them know all the good stuff, Serenity.
You can follow me on Instagram at Braids by Ran. Come get your hair done, too.
Yeah, shout that out.
My hair ain't done, but you know what they say about the stylists.
Stylists
don't never got their hair done.
I promise y'all be nappy head all the time.
No, you went too far. You done went too far.
I'm not nappy headed.
You done pushed it too damn far.
I'm not nappy headed.
I can't stand this nigga.
You should let me come and you be getting your own chair.
Anyways, follow me on Instagram at Braids by Ran.
With friends like him, you don't need enemies. I know this. 20 years in the game. No, 27 years. No, 30.
And that's it.
30-some years in the game. Yeah, anyway, go ahead, Serenity. That's it.
That's
okay, y'all go follow Serenity. Y'all, she'll be followed. If you want to, check her out on the Cobain Report. We'll follow her on there, and then you guys can follow her from there.
Wait, before we go into our announcements,
This man, the guy just said 20 years, 30 years. I've been knowing this mother sucker here for 40 of them. 40 what the hell wrong
my
with
cousin not even
my mama
40.
And
I'll be 41 this year.
First of all, you relax.
You missed the birthday party last year.
You wasn't there, but listen.
Yes, I was. Yes, I really was.
You clearly wasn't there.
All right.
But look, let me just say this.
40,
Let me just say this.
Jesus.
For 40 years, we've been at this. And in those 40 years, we've had some crazy ass times. We've had some downs. We had ups. Like, I done got indicted. Like,
we both have been indicted.
Yeah, we've been in a lot of things. Right. But the one thing about it is, standing 10 toes down, you can never, ever be removed or be replaced out of your spot that's designed for you.
Amen.
And the problem with us sometimes, we are easily pushed out of what's ours by being so what is it, gaslight. That's what they be like, y'all gaslighting. But you guys are falling for these narratives, and you guys are falling into these rabbit holes, and you can't get out. So let me tell you what to do. Don't follow me. Make sure that you go to your local church, your local outreach center, whatever it is. Yeah. Go find something to follow. Find something with some good foundation. Yeah. And if you do that, then you'll find me. I'll be right there, because I'm always with the shit that's good. You feel me?
That was nice. That was a good one. That was a good one. It wasn't so pastoral this week, but it's okay. That was good.
I'm the cousin pastor.
That was good. Okay, so if you know, Caesar has to do his pastoral close weekly. All right, y'all can follow me at Rock Cobain, _Cobain _report, Apple Music stuff, Rock Cobain, whatever. What else we got? It's a lot. Hey, as we always say, it's a rap, bitch. I don't got my button.
And I'm blessed. See the love I got in my flex. I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain. You say